points in this second round match, but she's up against a classy performer in Saina Nehwal. And the Indian, the number 7 seed, is safely through to round 3. 21-11, 21-9 the score. Just over half an hour on court. And a good workout, you have to say, for the Indian.
I do. And I think Pamela can be very proud of her performance, yeah.
So, court ready for the next match. Confirmation of the scoreline there, 21-11, 21-9. To confirmation, Saina Nehwal through to round 3, where she'll play Han Lee. And next up, it's the world number 2, Chen Long, one of the fancied contenders for the men's singles title here this week, up against Luka Raba. More after that in the men's singles from Tommy Sugiarto, the number 5 seed, and then we have doubles action. An all Indonesian affair in the mixed doubles to look forward to. Well, Luka Raba knows he's got his work cut out here. Up against Chen Long, who's had his ups, had his downs in the last year. Of course, no Lin Dan, he is the man as far as China are concerned. They've dominated this event since 2006, with Lin Dan winning on 5 occasions. In 2010, of course, Chen Jin claimed the title. Now, can it be Chen Long's turn? Well, we shall see. First opponent for him is Luka Raba, and it's a familiar feeling for Raba. Saw the draw last year, first round. Chen Long came out. 2014, Chen Long comes out. He won't be happy with whoever's doing the draw.
Yeah. I think a few of those. There's a few players out there that's had those kind of draws. So. But it's but at least you know how he plays.
Do you want to know the scoreline from a year ago in Guangzhou?
Hit me.
21-3, 21-5. So yeah, when you say he knows what's coming, he does.
3 and 5? Well, yeah. He knows how to get 8 points now. Nah, that's of course is a very, very tough draw.
But well, Chen Long, you know, he's kind of got a point to prove, hasn't he? Really. We look at Raba here warming up, world rank number 91. As you can see, he has had a pretty positive win-loss ratio, playing in international events. He lost in the final of the Kenya International in June. Since then, second round at the Canada Open, first round loss at the US Open. Did win the Mauritius International, but it's a very different level of events to those that Chen Long has been playing at. And yeah, it's been a difficult few months of the Thomas Cup. He fell to the opening point in their semi-final loss to Japan, lost to Kenichi Tago, one of the number of male singles players that aren't here this week. And he also lost to Hong Kong's Hu Yun in the last 8 at the Japan Open. And then, of course, in the semi-finals to Jana Jorgensen. So it's been a tough little run for Chen Long. There's our umpire, Heidi Marit of Switzerland. Andrea Chiappini of Italy is our service judge.
Yeah, I had in men's singles, I had a few question marks that I wanted to. The first one was Lee Cheng-wei. I think he pretty much showed yesterday that he's ready. One of my other question marks is Chen Long. Which Chen Long is going to show up?
Well, they've been talking about training, changing his training methods. Yeah. I mean,
that's going to be interesting to see.
If you looked at him 6 months ago or 7 months ago, you'd have said, yeah, this guy's the best player in the world right now.
Yeah. So, but you can also see the game develops, and when you are the best player in the world, that's why we have to really think about when we think about the Lin Dans and the Lee Cheng-weis. You know, they've been able to stay on top of the game for so many years that when you are up there, people start looking at you how to beat you all the time. And maybe he needed to change some things to change it to come on top of his game again. He's been working on that one. The one thing I'm going to be interested to see with Chen Long is that is he more aggressive? Does he come up with more things than just playing it around in a tempo? You know, I think sometimes he's been too neutral.
But what can we really? I mean, let's be fair. I mean, he's up against Luca Rabbit.
We're not going to see.
What are we going to really learn for him? He's going to hide into nothing here today, isn't he? Really?
It's going to be in the other games, but that's where we're going to see. Is he going to be Chen Long that just wants to run people down, and of course with a lot of power? Is he come up with some more adventurous play, more Lin Dan-like?
I mean, he's lost Kenichi Tago for his side of the draw, hasn't he?
Yeah.
You know, a player that he lost to in the Thomas Cup. He's, you know, you look at that side of the draw, and I mean, Tommy Sugiyato maybe is his most dangerous opponent there. I mean, it's a pretty good draw.
It's a good draw, but again, we're talking about China. We're talking, you come in here as the best Chinese badminton player, and there's only one thing that counts, is to win it. And to win it, you have to beat Lee Cheng-wei.
Yeah, Luca Rabbit, by the way, just off the mark. He celebrated that as if it was a winning point.
He's only 7 from the last one, though. That's why. No.
You coached, didn't you, in Austria?
Yeah, I was the national coach.
So did you look after Luca at all?
He came up later when.
Because he's 23,
yeah.
So
he was not that young, but he was in there. I saw him a few times. Was at coaching sometimes, and I think he's been progressing quite well, and I think Austria's done a quite good job over the last couple of years. So
he does feel he's playing better than ever right now, and at his highest level. But this is another level, isn't it?
It is another level. It's not the level where he should compete. He should find, like we said, well, more of that, and maybe prove me wrong.
But he's pretty close already to surpassing his efforts last year.
Yeah, but the thing is that for the Austrian players, it's been more or less that Austria made a center in Vienna, and therefore they've been more or less moved there, all the players, and haven't practiced there. And now, you know, hopefully we'll see even more benefits from that. But they've always got good badminton players. Jürgen Koch has been on the tour for many years and done good results. Former junior European champion. So that surprised me the most when I went to Austria, is that they actually have good badminton culture, and they know how to play badminton. So
these will be the kind of shots that will worry Chen Long, won't they?
Yeah.
Those are the ones that will play on his mind going forward for taking anything out of this kind of match.
Definitely.
times we've talked about the fact that this match, with this game, like a lot of sport, so could be so psychological, particularly at the top. You know, Lee Chong-wei, Chen Long, the top players, that they're fantastic, aren't they? And on their day, they can all beat each other, really. If mentally you're not really where you need to be, that can be a deciding factor.
It is a deciding factor.
And there's got to be some self-doubt after the last few months for Chen Long.
Yeah.
And no Lin Dan here increases that pressure on him, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, they could have chosen to bring Lin Dan, but they didn't. So that must tell Chen Long that well, here you go. Get us that gold medal. That's got to be pressure.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about you. Personally, I think it's a big shame Lin Dan's not here. I'd love to see, every time, there's a big badminton tournament, the World Championships obviously is the biggest event of the year.
He is a legend. Yeah. to be a two-time Olympics champion and 4 world champions, and just take that away and just watch him play.
Maybe it's because he keeps tattooing himself every time he wins one. They want to keep some room on his arm.
Maybe, yeah. But he's just, when you watch him play, it's just amazing. I think it's.
Yeah, there were no wild cards, were there, this year? He got in last year with a wild card, although he's actually played more in the run-up to this year's championship than he would have done
last year.
Last year,
yeah.
But
won the Australian Open.
Well, he's won a few. I think he's won 3 or 4 events. He's up to 18 in the world now.
Yeah. So
anyway, he's not here.
He's not here. But
and there's a few others missing as well through one reason or another. Which means those that are here, you've got to think Chen Long, Lee Chong-wei and Jan Jorgensen are the 3 favourites, really. They've got a real opportunity.
Yeah, well, a world championship is a world championship. So the ones who are here are...
There's no asterisk says, oh, and by the way, when he won it, so-and-so was missing.
Nope.
Used to have that in golf. Tiger was out. When he won it,
Yeah,
Tiger
but
wasn't there.
that's always something,
Yeah. Well, 3-love up, went to 3-all, 6 points in a row now for Chen Long.
Yeah, he's just taking up the pace. You see, Luca can't really follow the pace. Therefore, he comes up with a mistake there. The push, he's trying to get it too early to it. Chen Long's too quick for that. Good work by Luca. But this is tiring for him. This is at no point in training or anywhere in the world is he used to this pace. So trust me, having tried that myself many times, this is really, really hard for him. So a lot of credit to him, but he keeps working.
And that win up from Chen Long brings up the first interval. Good power, great angle, accuracy from Chen Long here. So 11 points to 4.
Part 1, 20 seconds. Part 1, 20 seconds.
So very much going according to plan, as expected, really. Chen Long, the dominant force.
This is a fantastic shot. So, look how quick he is there. Whoop. Fantastic. So strong in his wrist. The thing for Luca that's a big problem now, other than playing Chen Long, of course, and that power smash, is that he's pretty much shown all his weapons now for Chen Long. So the hard smash that went down in the beginning is not gonna come down anymore. So he's gonna come up with some different things that for him is very difficult.
And your head starts spinning as you get a little more tired as well, and
frustrated, and
how on earth am I going to win another point?
Yeah. Everything just keeps coming back.
And please, next year if I come, can I have someone else in the first round?
13, 4.
Perfect, absolutely perfect from Chen Long here. This is the kind of shot that will please him. His length spot on.
Oh yeah, that's in men's singles nowadays. That's one of the most important field finding that back line like that. Oh, that was an amazing backhand. Just the sound of it, we could hear it all the way up here.
Wouldn't quite say he's cruising, but he's certainly demolishing Rabe now. But he's got to 6 points, which is more than he managed in either game a year ago.
And the thing is, of course, now Chen Long, he knows he's got 3 more gears to put it up in if he needs it. So
interesting match for him tomorrow. Do you think Mark Zwiebler?
That's a different. That's a different match for him. Oh, a challenge.
Knows well that.
I just think he needed a break because he's like drowning himself.
As you said, worth it. Sometimes it's just worth it. You got the challenges, might as well use them.
He's smiling.
It wasn't close. Yeah.
Be careful.
Mark Zwiebler won earlier, 21-18, 21-11 against Nikolai Karunaratne from Sri Lanka. Here we go. And a confirmation it was out.
Maybe he's playing on time to stay as long as possible on court. More than last time, I don't know.
Well, that's 13 minutes so far.
Yeah.
17-6.
No, that's definitely with Mark Zwiebler. It's going to be a different match for Chen Long.
But his German's going to come on nicely after an Austrian today and a German tomorrow.
Yeah.
Chen Long.
You'll be having no problem saying hello and goodbye.
Wonder if he knows the German for C next year.
Yeah.
Service over. 18-7.
Or redraw.
Please welcome technical official, court number 3.
Wow, that was long.
19-7.
Yeah, he knows he should have put that one away.
Yeah. It was a good follow-up by Luca Rabba there. A little bit unlucky. Good disguise in the drive. Look at that footwork that we see there from Chen Lang. Just 2 steps up and then finishing it.
13 game points, the result of that winner.
Oh, nice.
Mixed up.
Very nice by Luca. Yeah. An accepting nod by Chen Lang.
And they're facing from Germany,
Had that been 19-0, I don't think we'll see
No.
that kind of emotion.
Stunning. Excellent way to bring up the first game. Rabba really chasing hard, working so hard. And I bet he's delighted it is the end of the game. It gives him a chance to have a 1.5 minute breather because he'll be panting after this point.
And he better use it wisely, because that was a very hard rally. You see constantly under pressure. He's constantly being moved on court. And see Chen Lang, he's just standing there and basically not moving. It's just a rally that shows you why you need to do a lot of footwork when you do play badminton. That's gotta hurt.
I'm tired watching. It's a lovely rally. Probably the best of the match so far. And it brought up a first game for Chen Lang, 21 points to 8.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game, long play.
Well, one would assume it will be very straightforward for Chen Lang, and that Luca Rabba on the other end will be working hard.
Service over.
8 points in that first game, and he's taken the first point here in the second game, which means he's surpassed the 8 points he managed in the whole of the match against Chen Lang a year ago in Guangzhou in the first round of the World Championships. It's not the kind of achievement he'll want to boast about, but it's sure a personal goal. He wanted to improve on his performance. He is feeling he's playing a lot better than he was a year ago, and he's now 2 points to the good in this second game. That's a terrific net shot that was by the Austrian.
Great spin shot.
Well, he started the first game pretty well. He got to 3-0. He's 3-1 up here.
But it's that one there. And that's what I would be looking for, because that's why I think when I remember when searching for the lock, can you get it? That's why I think that Chen Long, for example, when he played Jan in Indonesia, Jan was able to take him at the net. So I'll be looking for if that's an area of his game he has improved. Wide.
Yeah, I think so.
He's playing quite well, Luca, I think. Still a very good start from Luca Raba, I think. No, I think it's important he's not satisfied, that he continues to believe in the game plan. And just accept that it's going to be very, very hard. Don't give anything away, because he respects Chen Long too much. That's a great rally here.
He's growing, isn't he? Confidence. Shame
playing well.
It's long, but it's.
This is the thing. If he played like that in those standard of tournaments he plays, he would have much better results. I think I really think he's playing well. He's making Chen Long work for it. On the other hand, we talked about, I know we're not going to see too much out of this, maybe with Chen Long, but I just feel that he should be taking these players away a little bit easier, if you know what I mean, without being able to having to work too much. I think he's been made work here.
Well, listen, he's had his troubles. I mean, last year in the World Championships, it was pretty simple against Luca Raba, but I remember a few years back in London, he lost to Kevin Corden, didn't he, Chen Long?
Exactly.
7-6.
read that one.
Service over. 7-4.
Just would like to see Chen Long, you know, just going at it, you know, really just, you know, I remember up to the Olympics in 2008. After that, people said, well, now we've seen a real Lindan, you know, how he did really destroy players, you know.
When he was world junior champion, wasn't he, the year before that?
Yeah. And I just miss that from Chen Long, you know, that I can go in and see he controls matches from the start to the end, and they simply cannot get into it. I haven't seen that for a while, at least. And I think we see it here. He's using, you know, he's playing Triepler tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
And that's Mark Triepler is a battler. He, you know, and we all know, and we know from last year, that preserving energy in a world championship is vital. Chen Long, he's using energy here, and Lee Chang-wei last year, I didn't say he used, but we saw that he was extremely tired from the day before, and we all know the rest of the story. And yeah, it's also warm here, by the way. So
true. Yeah, this is kind of a moral victory, isn't it, for Rabat, the way this match is going?
Really?
Well, the interval comes up. Chen Long still in charge, but Rabat is enjoying himself out there, just wide with the attempted smash down the line, but he's had a few points to remember in this match. Oh, excellent. Oh, well retrieved as well by Chen Long. Fabulous point all round.
Fantastic. That's a good smash by Rabat. Oh, unbelievable. See it again. Both Luca and Chen Long gets up from a dive. And you look how quickly he comes back up and into a smashing position. It's amazing.
And when you look at him like that,
ability.
you just, you know, you think, more of that, more of that.
Yeah, exactly. This is, you know, I want that from the start to the end. Because he is that strong and he is that far. He has the ability to do these things. He's pacing it up a little bit now.
13-8. 2.
I think Rabe will be pretty thankful of the court being mopped here. Chance for another breather, chance to dig deep again, try and grab a few more points. He's lasted longer on court than Saina Nehwal's opponent in the last match.
I have a feeling now that Luka is feeling that he has to do too much now and going a little bit too much for the shots, and he's felt the pace has gone up a little bit. Chen Long. But very interesting to see tomorrow with Chen Long and Max Rieper.
To the last 9 points now, Chen Long. Rabe still battling out there though, isn't he? Well, match points have arrived for Chen Long. It's not been tied. It's never been a case of the outcome in question, but Luka Rabe certainly had a memorable day.
Oh, definitely. He's made a game out of it, I think. You know, even though the score is pretty obvious, who's been on top, I still think that he's made a game of it. And for Chen Long, I don't know how many minutes we're up to, but
35.
35 minutes on an 8 and a 10. If he wins this one, of course.
Which he does. So Chen Long, the #2 seed, is through to round 2. Where he'll face Mark Zwiebler of Germany. Luka Rabe, the Austrian. Well, much better performance from him than it was 12 months ago in these championships. Tired looking shot though to end it all. So Chen Long with a good workout against the Austrian, winning by 21 points to 8, 21-10. So the number 2 seed next up on this court will be the number 5 seed.